Hello and welcome to Phakaaathi TV. I'm your host, Khaya Ndubane. As usual, in the studio today, I have Tshepo, Ntsoelengoe, and also Mike Gumede, our analyst. Supersport United were crowned MTN 8 champion this past weekend after beating Highlands Park 1-0 with Bradley Khropla scoring that goal for Thamsanqa Gabuza. Tshepo, what were your impressions on the final?
Sure, and thanks for coming to the show once again. It was a very, tightly contested, match between the two sides. It was not, much entertaining. It was very tactical, and I saw a lot of, missed opportunities from both sides. Bradley Khropla, missing a glorious opportunity. He could have got a brace on the day. Peter Chabulile also, missing a clear opportunity, on the side for Highlands Park. So yeah, it was a cup final. Which both teams really want to lose the game, but at the end of the day, Supersport walked out as victorious. So yeah, the best team won on the day. So sure, Thamsanqa Gabuza got the MTN finale. So yeah,
the best team won. Mr. Gumede, I remember last week you said it was Tembo's time to actually shine, and indeed he shined this past weekend.
No, of course. Tembo is basking in the glory now. And the guy has been involved with the team for about 20 years now. He has won this tournament as a captain. He has won it as an assistant coach, and it was only fitting for him to win it as a head coach. Also taking into consideration that his contract is coming up at the end of the season. So, the CEO Stanley Matthews did say in some reports that if he does manage to win a cup in this season, the job is as good as his. And we always want to see progression in terms of coaches. We don't love to see coaches losing their jobs, and I think Tembo winning this one was just that security that he needed. And going to the game, I thought with the incentive that MTN gave the strikers of scoring a goal that will be rewarded with 25,000. I thought we were going to see a lot of goals, but unfortunately, maybe that scared the strikers, probably being a little selfish here and there. But I think overall it was an entertaining final, and good luck. Well done to Supersport.
Well done to Supersport indeed. But on the day where Supersport was supposed to be, celebrating that win, then came the news that Thamsanqa Gabuza had told the team that his son passed away on Monday, and the funeral was on Thursday, and he didn't attend that funeral. So it sort of killed the mood somehow. Your thoughts on Gabuza revealing his son dead just after the final?
Yeah, but it was a bittersweet day for Supersport United. After winning the cup, and you gonna hear such sad news. It's not a nice thing to lose your son. And and the way Caetano Tembo explained, the way Gabuza told the players. He didn't want to be selfish, and what he said is he put the team first. He didn't want to speak about it because he wanted everybody to focus on the final. And it's sad news, but on the day we have to stand behind him and give him the support that he needs. Losing a son is such a big thing, and I think Gabuza was man enough just to hold it in him and let the MTN 8 final go past and talk about it. So yeah.
Mr. Gumede, some will argue and say that Supersport, Gabuza, it was selfish of him to actually do that. Maybe he should have let the team celebrate and enjoy the win, and perhaps on a Sunday or on a Monday, and then reveal those news. Was the timing right?
I think there are two sides of the story, and unfortunately we only know the one side where he decided to reveal the news after that final. He won man of the match. Maybe he felt he had sacrificed so much, and he was at the point where he wants to let his teammates know that this is what I've sacrificed, hence the performance that I have displayed today. Maybe in the dressing room he said he dedicated that performance to his late son, and of course condolences to Gabuza and his family. And on the other side of the fence, I think there was a bit of selfishness. I think he could have waited after the final, maybe on a Monday, maybe on a Sunday, and then tell the entire team that this is what I was going through. Other people on Twitter have described his revealing this as attention seeking, but at the end of the day, we don't know why he made that decision, and we can always just wonder.
But again, Baki, I mean, I don't think he's being selfish. I mean, I just think, on the day, after the match, he just couldn't hold it into himself that much, and he just wanted to let it out. I mean, the match was done. They won the trophy. So I think it was good for him to just speak about it. I mean, like he played very very well on the day, getting man of the match. Yeah. So he just couldn't hold it, into himself. So that's why he broke the news. So I don't think he's being selfish. I mean, he helped the team, they won. So yeah.
There you have it. Msapana says Gabuza was not selfish. You might have different views to his. You might agree with him. As always, you can have your say on our social media platforms. On Twitter, we're at Phakaaathi. On Facebook, Phakaaathi. Until next time, enjoy the beautiful game.